All right, y'all, what up, man? So I've had the Nintendo Switch 2 for about 2 weeks now. And I must say though, man, I'm enjoying it. But there are some things that I like and don't like about it, man. Let's get to it. One of the things I do like about Nintendo Switch 2, number one, this is Joy-Cons. They feel comfortable. They're easy to use. They just feel good to use, you know? And like they're simple. It's very simple, whatever. It's magnetic. They snap onto the console whenever it's charging. They snap on into I believe it's like I guess a controller station or something to where you can use it or whatever. You can play different games and stuff. And it's just overall just a feel good type controller. So I love the Joy-Cons on Nintendo Switch 2. Next thing I like about the Nintendo Switch 2 are the games. You know, the games are they're pretty solid, man. I've been enjoying Mario Kart World. One thing I love about Mario Kart World is it's just fun. It's a fun game with that. And then like I feel like one of the highlights of Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2 is the free roam. You basically can drive around any map or whatever that you have that's unlocked at the time. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have DLCs. You could drive around different scenery. It's almost very therapeutic and calming. You could drive around. I love knockout mode. I love Grand Prix mode. I love playing people online. You definitely gotta be sharp when you're playing people online though. But overall, it's a very good experience when I'm playing Mario Kart World. And the games that I'm seeing that's coming out as far as Donkey Kong, Bonanza, Cyberpunk is on it, Sonic Shadows Generation is on it. However, it looks good, and overall, the games play very well on it. All right, the next thing that I like about Nintendo Switch 2 is 60 frames per second at 4K. If you have a TV that can permit, I guess, a 4K visual, you're going to get good visuals out of Nintendo Switch 2. And they stick to their style. They're not trying to be PlayStation. They're not trying to be Xbox. Nintendo has a distinct look and style that's rated E friendly. Like, to me, I'm not expecting Nintendo Switch 2 to look like Final Fantasy or look like a Resident Evil game. I'm expecting it to look more like upgraded Mario, more like upgraded Zelda. You know, I'm not expecting it to look super detailed like the new Grand Theft Auto is about to drop. Which I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch 2 will have those kind of games though. But overall, like I like how it just looks overall, and I'm glad that you can play at 60 frames per second on a 4K TV. Me personally, I'm still running 1080p or whatnot because in the day, like everybody doesn't have a 4K TV, but I love that they have the option to do that. The next thing I like about it is Nintendo Switch 2, it loads very fast. It loads very fast when it comes to getting the games that you want to play. Mario Kart World loads fast. Even the throwback games and stuff that you could, I guess you could play NES games, the Nintendo 64 games, the GameCube games, those load pretty fast. I definitely remember the times of playing other consoles or whatever where it took a long time to load or whatnot. That might be whether back in the day if the disc was scratched or you had to blow inside the cartridge. And even like today, some games take a while to load due to if you have a bad internet connection, you know, or you're playing somebody that has bad internet connection. I wish there was a way to fix that to where if you're good on your end, it shouldn't affect your gameplay. But everything is online or whatever these days though. So I understand the whatever, but I just like one thing I like about it, again, the Switch 2 whatever is that it loads up pretty fast or whatever. So I appreciate it. The next thing that I like about the Switch 2 is the screen is pretty big. It's bigger than the last Switch. It's 7.9 inches. Compared to the last Switch that was 6.2 inches. You can clearly see it clear as day or whatnot. If you're playing handheld, me personally, I don't play the Switch 2 handheld. I like playing games on a big screen, a TV. All right, for those who play the Switch 2, like the screen is pretty big. It's clear as day. You can see it. Resolution is good. Bigger is better. So, you know, like I appreciate them definitely upgrading, you know, the screen and just the overall look of the Switch 2. All right, now let's get to the things I don't like about the Switch 2. I don't like that the Joy-Con doesn't have an audio input to where you can plug your headphones inside. It's me or whatnot. Like in order for me to stream, I have to plug up my headphones inside my laptop. And then when I'm trying to stream through like OBS or something, there's certain settings that I have to set to even listen. Opposed to like the Xbox, you know, Series X, where if I could just plug my headphones or whatever inside the controller. Now, granted, you can buy a Pro controller for the Switch 2, and then it has like the headphone jack or whatnot, but why doesn't that come on the standard like Joy-Con controller? It's like y'all could have put that so we don't have to spend extra money, but I guess we're in the business or whatever of making money, so it gives them the reason to charge for a controller or whatever as an upgrade or whatever, so you can put your headphones inside of it. To me, Nintendo, y'all could have put a headphone jack inside the Joy-Con controller so I can hear what's going on or whatever, and like have like, you know, like the voice chat type thing or whatever. But yeah. Also, the next thing I don't like about it is how much does the Switch 2 cost? To me, the Switch 2 is worth buying, but it's not worth the price to me or whatnot. Like, to me, it's not, the Switch 2 is not worth $450. Had it been $350 for, you know, with the combo or whatnot, the bundle, that would have made more sense. But $450, $500, $442 exactly with tax, that's too much. And then, like, if I really want the Pro controller. The Pro controller is $80 and it's sold out. Like, to me, $80 is ridiculous for a controller. A controller shouldn't cost no more than $40. $30, $40 at the most. Why does a controller cost as much as the game? To me, that is ridiculous. That's like, that is a super turn off when it comes to these consoles or whatever. Not just the Switch 2, but all consoles or whatever. They're raising their prices, whatever, due to tariffs and all this stuff going on or whatnot. But like, I don't like the price of the Switch 2, and I don't like the price of the controller. And also, the games are relatively priced high too. Like, if you didn't get the Mario Kart World bundle, you're looking to pay like $80 for the game, 80 plus with taxes. The price is a no-go for me, but I still do enjoy the console. Again, the console is worth buying, but to me, it's not worth the price, if that makes sense. All right, the next thing. People told me that the old Switch controllers work on the Switch 2. I gotta disagree and agree at the same time. I disagree because they don't pair well when it comes to, I guess, when you want to do voice chat or something, or it doesn't pair well at all. You either have to change your settings or you have to plug it right directly inside your Switch 2 console, which I'm not doing that. I want my controller to be linked or whatever to my headphones. Like, I don't want to put my headphones inside the Switch 2 docking station or the Switch 2 itself or whatnot. And now I gotta sit closer. That's ridiculous. I'm not sure if any third-party controllers even work well with the Switch 2. Because obviously, I guess that's what the Pro controller is for, the Switch 2 Pro controller, but it's $80. The older controllers, yeah, they work or whatnot, but it doesn't have the full capabilities that the Pro 2 controller has with the Switch 2. So that's an L on Nintendo's behalf. I don't know. It's like you got to jump through hula hoops just to have voice chat. Also, another thing I don't like is, why is it that voice chat isn't open for everybody? I get it. There are trolls. There are people that are disrespectful. There are people that go against community guidelines when it comes to keeping things family friendly when you're playing people online. But look, come on, man. We're adults. If I'm playing against somebody online, I want to be able to speak directly to them and talk trash. Like, come on. Like, everybody's not singing along and stuff, singing Barney songs, singing Teletubby songs, and Sesame Street songs when they're playing video games. There's going to be trash talk. Open up the chat so I can talk to more people than just my friends. I want to talk to random people that I'm playing against. Open up the voice chat so I can talk trash to somebody I'm playing against. To keep it a bean, the trash talk be the most entertaining thing when you're playing video games. It's refreshing. It's funny. It builds for a viral moment. You can clip it. I'm just saying though, man, open that chat. Open the voice chat to where I can talk to any and everybody. Like, that's crazy to me. My friends aren't always going to be online when I'm playing the Switch 2. So the voice chat now becomes pointless at that point. Nintendo, open up the voice chat. Other than that though, man, overall, like, I still enjoy the Switch 2 though, man, but there are more pros than cons, so definitely worth the buy. If you haven't got a Switch 2, those are just my thoughts. I know I'm all over the place, been stumbling over my words, whatever, but I wanted to give y'all the raw, the real. I didn't want this to be scripted. I just wanted to tell y'all straight up how I felt about the Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's worth it. Well, I'm having fun with Mario Kart and I'm looking forward to buying other games. Y'all let me know in the comments the things that you like about the Switch 2 and the things that you don't like about the Switch 2. But you already know what to do, man. It's Architect Mr. J with another video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, peace.